everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, my name is Kendall, and here we talk about all things makeup and all things makeup related, and sometimes other stuff. Today I have so much newness for you. I'm so excited. So before I dive into the makeup portion of this video, I do want to shout out Dossier. They reached out to me again and asked if I wanted to pick out a second scent. If you remember, or if you watch my videos, they let me pick out a perfume a few weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it. And so they reached out again and asked me if I wanted to pick up anything else. Of course I said yes. So I picked up the Floriental Almond. So Dossier is a cruelty-free perfume brand that has a whole list, like pages and pages of perfumes that are heavily inspired by the top brand, like designer perfumes. Unfortunately, a lot of the higher end perfumes test on animals, which is not okay with me. So a lot of the perfumes that I was using previously before I decided to make the switch to being cruelty-free, I no longer buy, I no longer can use because I do not support animal testing in any way, shape, or form. Long story short, Dossier is this great brand. They're cruelty-free and they have dupes for the high-end perfumes. The first one that I got was a dupe for the YSL Black Opium, which I can say is a dupe for it because I have smelled Black Opium, and that was Floriental Vanilla. And this one is supposed to be a dupe for Caroline Herrera's Good Girl. Now, I can't tell you if it is an exact dupe for that because I've never smelled that perfume before, but I really like this, and I'm going to give you my Kindle version of what I think this smells like. To me, it's a very like woodsy scent. Like, this is definitely, for me, this is gonna be perfect for like the fall time, like fall nighttime. That's what I think of. Like so October nights in the woods, cozy bonfire, and everyone smells nice. And it's just a cozy scent. And there's my selling point for that. So yeah, I really enjoy it. I think it's really great. I do eventually want to pick up like a citrusy summer scent from them, because both of the scents that I picked up are very, I feel, more geared towards the fall time. I mean, you can wear whatever scent you want whenever you want, but personally I think this is more of a fall nighttime scent, like I just mentioned. And I do have a discount code with them if you want to use it. Literally no pressure at all. I will leave it right here and down below. I just wanted to mention that. I've been really enjoying this one and I can't wait to pick up more. All right, friends, I have literally a bag of makeup in front of me that was sent to me by Merit. I am so excited. So Merit is a brand at Sephora that is one of the Sephora clean brands. And they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to pick out 7 items from their website to create a full face. And I said, of course. So Merit is not paying me to do this review. This is my honest opinions, first impressions. They did give me an affiliate link. So if you do see anything you want to try, feel free. I'll have my affiliate link down below if you want to purchase through me. I do get a kickback if you do use that. I got my package and it literally came with this cute little knapsack. How freaking cute. It's like this little corduroy baggie, and it is chock full of everything you need for a full face. Now, Merit is very heavy on minimalist makeup. It's very less is more, and they have like their capsule collection, which is 7 items that they say is all you need to have just a full face of makeup. And I'm gonna read you a little bit about the brand now. Beauty and self-care have reached a fever pitch. A saturated market with products coming out every few days, palettes with 50 colors when we only use 2. That feels like a personal attack. And more additions to list of what it takes to look good. This year, we've reset. We learned we don't need much. We're accustomed to bare nails, natural hair, and days without makeup. We're indulging in comfort and minimalism and brands that bring us more with less. Merit was created to reimagine luxury beauty by making it well-edited, holistic, and accessible. We're focused on responsible luxury, creating products that are safe for body, skin, and planet. Essentials that have earned a place on your vanity. We believe that less is more. So everything from this brand is not only cruelty-free, it is vegan. The only thing that I did not get was the highlighter stick, and that is because it was sold out. So I ended up getting 2 different lip products to make up for that, but just know that I'll be using everything from their brand that they have offered except for the highlighter because it must be good because it was sold out. First impressions of everything, I think the packaging is so luxe looking. All the packaging is recyclable. This is what the packaging looks like for each component. It's got the Merit logo right here, and then everything is in this like gold and kind of gray blue outer packaging. Very sleek, very nice. And then I'll show you the products themselves as we go through it. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in and we will do the full face. So all I have on my face right now is my skincare, my moisturizer, and then I went in with my primer, which is the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. I've been really enjoying this, so I have this on my face, nothing else. First thing we're gonna go in with is the Perfecting Complexion Stick, and I picked mine in the shade Cream, which I think is gonna be an issue. So that's completely on me, not them. I love the packaging for this. Now, Merit is all about minimalist makeup. So on the website, it says you can use this for your full face. You can use this as just, you know, a spot concealing, just to brighten up the under eyes. So the top pops up right here. And there you have your product. It has the twist up and down. Now, I think this is not my color. I'm horrible at shade matching myself. I don't know what I was thinking, but this is the color Cream. We'll try it, but I think this is way too yellow based for me, which again is completely my fault. And I also got this really beautiful brush. It's super soft, and I will be using that to blend this out. So I'm just kind of gonna draw this on the center of my face. I don't want to use too much since this brand is all about less is more. And I'm gonna use the brush that they sent me to buff it out. This brush is so soft. I'm gonna add a touch more under the eyes. And I'm actually gonna go in with this brush from Rare Beauty. It's a concealer brush, so I can really get in there and blend it out. All right, so here is what the complexion stick looks like on me. Very, very, very light coverage. I do think I got the wrong shade, but it blends out to almost nothing, so it doesn't really matter that I got the wrong shade, I don't think. I think it suits me okay. I like it. You can still see all the imperfections on my face. You can still see my freckles going through, but it just kind of looks like a veil over my face, in my opinion. It's like my skin with like a little bit of a filter on it. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy, very natural. If I were to run into somebody, they probably wouldn't even know I had anything on. It just makes my skin look a little bit fresher. So Merit actually does not have a bronzer in their collection. So real quick, I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Forever Sunkissed. I've been really, really loving this, and it's so affordable. And I'm just going to quickly go in and bronze my face. So the more that I'm looking at my skin, the more I'm actually really, really liking this complexion stick. Like I said, it just kind of gave my face a slight filter. Nothing crazy, but just a slight filter where it smoothed everything out and it evened out my skin tone. Really, really like that. Okay, so moving on to blush. This is what the blush component looks like. It's just called the Cheek Color, and I got the shade Terracotta because all the other shades were sold out. This is definitely not a shade I would normally pick. I like more of a peachy pink blush, and this is definitely out of my comfort zone, but I'm kind of interested to try it. It's got a very balmy texture, and I will swatch this for you right here. So very sheer. It's all about the sheer coverage. And I guess I'm just gonna use my fingers to apply this. We'll see. It feels pretty tacky. It's kind of like a stickier texture. So we'll see if it kind of dries down matte. You know what? It does kind of have like a peachy undertone. So this might just be fine for my skin. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I used to put my foundation on and just kind of stamp over it because I think I went a little too ham. Merit doesn't have any eyeshadows. I don't know if they're planning on coming out with some, but while I have this out, I just figured I would get a little brush and pop some on the eyes and see if it can work as an eyeshadow. Like I said, this is very balmy, so I'll have to see if it does dry down like a cream to powder, because if it stays this consistency, there's no way this is gonna last on my lids. Easy, just chuck that on. All right, so next I'm gonna be trying out the Merit Brow Pomade. I got the shade Brown. I really like the component on this one. Nice. Okay, so that just gave like a little bit of tint to my brows. It definitely has a little gel in it, so it kind of brought them up a little bit. I don't do much to my brows. I know I should. I know my brows are kind of wonky. I have like some sparseness here. I don't know how to properly do my brows, and maybe one day I'll take the time to learn. It's just really not important to me. I had someone comment on one of my videos and said that I should really learn how to finish up my brows, which is fair, and you're right, but I don't care to. They're very much uneven and imperfect, and my entire childhood I got made fun of for my bushy eyebrows, because if you remember, thin little checkmark brows were all the rage, and I had really bushy, thick brows, and I got made fun of relentlessly as a kid into my teens, and now, what's in style? All right, so before I go in with mascara, I just want to say that I'm pretty sure that this is drying down to a powder. I could be wrong and that could be all in my head, but it definitely doesn't feel sticky or powdery anymore. It just feels like my skin. There's no tackiness on that blush, no tackiness where I put it on the eyelids. Very impressed. Okay, I'm probably most excited about this because I love a good mascara, and this is the Perfect Black Lengthening Mascara. So we will see. This is the component for it. Very sleek, looks very high end. There is what the wand looks like. Here is one coat on this eye. And I'm gonna go in with a second coat. I usually do 2 coats with all my mascaras, so I'm going to do that with this one. All right, so on this eye, I have 2 coats of mascara on the top lash and then 1 coat on the lower lash, and then obviously nothing on this eye right here, just so you can see the difference. Mascara is on. I so wish I had the highlighter to show you. I believe it's that same balmy consistency that the blush is, which I can only imagine how beautiful it is, and it looks so beautiful in the photos online. So instead I picked up 2 of the lip oils. I got the shade Pink Beat in Au Naturel, which I will be using this one since I feel like it matches the cheeks a little bit better, but I will swatch them for you. So this is the shade Pink Beat. And then here is the shade we'll be using today, Au Naturel. So very sheer, honestly. When it's on the lips, you probably can't tell a huge difference. I'm drawn to Pink Beat more, but I'm going to use this shade, like I said, to match the cheeks a little bit better, to fit the vibe, if you will. Okay, that's actually way more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so I'm going to hop off real quick, do something with my hair, and then we'll be back to talk about it. Okay, we are back. All I did was I took some setting spray. I used the Urban Decay All Nighter just to set my face, and I actually really like this. I was a little concerned when I first opened up all the products. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it because it is very minimal. And while I like minimal makeup, I also don't at the same time. You know, does that make any sense at all? Okay, so let's talk about each product individually. I think the complexion stick is really, really nice for someone who wants a barely there, just the teeniest, tiniest tint on their face. It still shows through. Your imperfections still absolutely show through. I've got some spots around my chin right here. You can still see my freckles, which I actually quite like, but it is just like a little veil for your face, and I really, really like it. I think for those days that I don't want to wear makeup, but I want just like a little something, I think this would be great. The brush is fabulous. I typically only use a beauty blender to blend out any sort of complexion product. That's just my preference, but since this did kind of come with this, I wanted to use it, and I do really, really like the brush. It's very soft. It doesn't leave any like rogue bristles on the face after putting it on, and yeah, really, really like the brush and this together. I think it's a really nice match, so really love those two items. Big fan of the blush. I will say it does not last on the eyes. You can kind of still see it, but it's already like a creasy mess on the lid. I don't think this was intended to be put on the lid. Clearly says cheek color, which it looks so pretty on the cheeks. I would never have picked this color out for myself. Again, this is the shade Terracotta. But I'm kind of almost glad the other shades are out of stock when I made my selections, because I think it's really, really pretty. This, I think, is my favorite product that I used out of the bunch. Really like the brow product for very quick, just a little bit of tint just to kind of put them in place a little bit. Nothing heavy, nothing overkill. Really like that. Same thing with the mascara. It's nothing like super crazy or out of the ordinary from any of my other mascaras, but I do really enjoy it and I will be using it again. Really surprised at the lip oil. It's been on for a little bit now and it hasn't worn down or anything. I am really surprised at the pigment. I kind of thought it was going to be more sheer, because when I was looking at these in the bottle, I was like, yeah, is it really going to make a difference which one I go in with? And they are in fact pretty pigmented. So I really, really like that. I don't look like I have a ton of makeup on. I look very flushed and very fresh, I think. I think it is exactly what it says it is. Very minimalist, very effortless makeup. Very pretty. I really like it. So overall, I think if you are into minimal makeup, you just want a barely there fresh look, I think this brand is definitely worth checking out. If you are a full coverage makeup wearer, if you like full glam all the time, you're probably not gonna like this. I think this brand would be great for someone getting into makeup. So maybe if you're a parent and you have a kid that wants to start wearing makeup, but maybe you don't feel like they're quite old enough yet to do that, maybe this would be a great brand to start them with, because it is so fresh looking. I feel like it would be very hard to go in overkill with these products. So I think maybe for like tweens or teenagers or something that are just starting to show interest in makeup, or maybe if you're an adult and you don't really know what you're doing with makeup and you just want something to make you look fresh and awake and not go overkill, I think that Merit would be perfect for you. Makeup preference is so personal to every single person, and that's what makes it so special, I think, in my personal opinion, because we all view it differently. We all have different preferences, and I really like this. I love going full glam. I love full coverage. I love putting glitter. I love putting glitter on my face, but I also like this. I love looking, you know, fresh faced, and I think this is a really great brand. And I'm so excited that they gave me this opportunity to try out their products. I'm so thankful. I'm always really thankful when a brand reaches out and wants me to try their stuff, because I am such a small channel, and it really means a lot to me that they want my opinion on their product. So thank you so much to Merit and the Merit team for sending all these products my way. I will have everything that I used listed down below. If you do choose to purchase anything from Merit and you do go through my affiliate link, please be aware that I will make a small commission off your purchase if you choose to use it. I wish the brand did have a bronzer. That's the only thing I can think of to say, and who knows, they might be coming out with one in the future. Again, the only thing I can say is if you enjoy minimalist makeup, you'd probably really like this. And if you don't like minimalist makeup, you probably wouldn't. And that's just all down to personal preference, like I've been saying. Also, thank you to Dossier for sending me some more delicious perfumes. I always appreciate it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. That would mean so much to me. And give this video a thumbs up. And that is it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.